Hello everybody, this is Elite. Let me adjust the camera. And welcome to another vlog. I'm actually recording this on Sunday, not Saturday, because I had lots of stuff going on this weekend. This was actually a really good weekend. First off, on Friday, one of my friends came over. Actually, a really old friend. Well, actually, it's a double. I'll put a link in the description below. I'm not sure if I did that to my other ones, but I will put a link in the description. Yeah, we hung out, did some Let's Plays. My Let's Plays are on my channel, are on my video list, so from what he's told me, he's gonna make another account called Steve the Killer, but I haven't found it yet. For me, I don't like to make other accounts on YouTube because I really don't like having to focus your attention on other accounts, and it's really frustrating. Oh yeah, and I have this Mickey shirt. I actually got this at Disney. I went to Disneyland last year and saw the new Star Tours, and it was pretty good. But that's a different story. I might talk about that as well, but I don't know. I saw Pacific Rim yesterday, and I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't the best movie I've seen, robot movie I've seen. Like, I think I've seen some better ones. I think my favorite monster movie would have, I don't know what, I'm not huge into big monster peak guys, but it's pretty interesting. This is my favorite monster movie, not my... Okay, this is not my favorite monster movie. This is my favorite monster movie, not my favorite robot movie. I think my favorite robot, I'm not sure actually. Actually, it would have to be between the Iron Giant and maybe Transformers. Well, Iron Giant is much stronger than Transformers, but I think Iron Giant is my favorite robot movie. I would consider 2001, but HAL 9000, oh well, he's a robot. Well, he's kind of an AI, so it's not really a robot movie. It has a robot in it, but it's not about a robot. Well, 2010, I don't know, and if it's a robot movie, then okay, it's a good robot movie, but it's not my favorite. My favorite robot movie is Iron Giant. Okay, we got that clear. But actually, Iron Giant is actually one of my favorite animated movies. That is not made by Disney or DreamWorks. My favorite DreamWorks movie is actually Prince of Egypt. And Prince of Egypt is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, see it. You have to see Prince of Egypt if you haven't. It's pretty much the story of Moses, and it's a musical. Well, there's like 5 songs in it. There was Deliver Us, Lullaby. Actually, there was a lot of songs, but even if you're not a fan of DreamWorks, DreamWorks, you have to see Prince of Egypt. You just have to. Because it will blow you away. It's also kind of a remake, not really a remake, but sort of a remake of Ten Commandments, which was also a very popular movie, which I would have to say that I like Prince of Egypt a little better because it tells its own story. It gives its own synopsis of Moses and the Israelites and God and whatever. Yeah, and even if you don't believe in God, it's still a great movie to watch. I don't believe in Greek mythology, and I still watch those Greek movies. Like, I don't know if there's many people who still believe in Zeus and Thor. I know Thor is not it is not like that's a pretty good question. I know lots of people still believe in God and Buddha and all that stuff. Do people still believe in stuff like Thor, Zeus, Perseus? Greece, actual Greece. I know I think they're still around. I'm not a huge Greek geology person, so it's not like that. I don't know. I mean, do they still believe it? Is it like... I don't want to start a religious argument here. I'm not gonna say which religion I am. I think it's very, very safe to not say my religion, because it will just be chaos in the comment section. I actually don't have many comments on my videos, so yeah. So please leave the comments alone, free of the religious arguments. But yeah, my favorite DreamWorks movie is Prince of Egypt. There's a lot of good Disney movies. I mean, there's a lot of them. Even today, there's still some pretty decent movies like Meet the Robinsons. I'm not gonna count the Pixar movies because, I mean, they are made by Disney, but not really the same company. I mean, Disney owns Pixar, and Pixar is its own thing. So I'm also not really concerned about what Disney would do to Lucasfilm, because have you seen Avengers? I mean, it does have flaws. I will admit that, but doesn't every Disney movie have flaws? It's like when in Lion King, when Simba defeats Scar, and becomes king, how does all the landscape and trees come back to life? And in let's see, what other move? What other example? Well, let's see. Take a realistic Disney movie, not like Treasure Planet or. By the way, good movie. Treasure Planet, good movie. Maybe Atlantis. There were some flaws. I'm talking about the magic flaws, not. Well, there's a lot of examples. I bet you, but I can't really think of one right now. But Adventures seem to fall into those Disney magic flaws. Like I think there was let's see. Like, how is it that when Iron Man destroys the ship, huge ship, how is it that all the guys down on Earth all die? I actually came up with a pretty clever argument that maybe their armor is in lockdown. Like once the big ship controls the armor. Well, they don't really control the armor like Jarvis controls Iron Man. They pretty much powered it up. Then when the ship got destroyed, the main mothership, the armor was useless. So the aliens are still alive, but they just can't move. They're in armor lockdown. Like the armor lock they introduced in Halo Reach, where you had the big shield over your armor, like that. Let's see. What else to talk about? Actually, me and the Double did really fun Let's Plays. We did the Old Republic. He actually made a new character. Actually, like an hour of Lego Star Wars 3, and not so much time with Rogue Leader because he had to go because I had it was about time for me to go to Pacific Rim, and we didn't want to be late, and we saw it on in a small theater. It was just, like, it's only been out for a couple weeks, a week, and it just got moved to the small theater. I don't really get that. Like, movie theaters are strange these days. Oh. Marshmallow. We were actually having s'mores. I'll go wash it off. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. Actually, it's funny. Yeah, marshmallows are really sticky. Like, they stick all around you. So, it's very annoying. But, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my Let's Plays. Yeah. It was fun. Actually, I just noticed that I have a lot of games. I mean, a lot. Not just Xbox games, but Wii games as well. Like, we have a lot. Actually, more Wii games than Xbox games. More original Xbox games than Xbox 360 games. And I just don't really realize it. Like, I just realized that I have a lot of games actually, and a lot of them are pretty cool. Like, whenever a friend comes over, he sees a game that that he doesn't have, and we play it like a lot. So awesome. Like, me and the Double have actually had a 1 hour play of Lego Star Wars 3 because we did a you know the RT. If those of you who have played Lego Star Wars 3, the arcade mode, we actually had 1 hour of it, and it was actually really good for first try. I really like the Lego Star Wars games. They're fun. I also heard that the new Lego movie is gonna come out. Seems pretty cool. That looks cool. It would have been nicer if it was actually stop motion, like not CGI that looks like stop motion, but not a big problem. My mom is vacuuming. I am actually revisiting the Star Wars: The Clone Wars episodes. I'm watching almost at the end of season 1. I want to get to season 4 to get up to date on it, because from what I've seen of season 5, it looks really good, and I just haven't had the time to watch shows. And they barely have it on demand. Like, they don't, like, they had it for a little while, then they just got out. Like, I compare, I mean, when I go to the Cartoon Network thing, I see Ben 10, Camp Lazlo, lots of old, other, cartoons that were on Cartoon Network. Well, the Cartoon Network shows that were actually good, and I couldn't find Star Wars: The Clone Wars. That's so weird. Like, I've seen comments on YouTube that Disney is gonna put it on the Disney Channel, but I haven't seen it. So, like, is that a rumor or what? I don't understand. I actually have really high hopes for episode 7, because I wasn't a big fan of seeing another episode at first, but like hearing that Disney was gonna do it, great, surprised me. I like how people are just complaining that Disney has Lucasfilm, but hasn't Lucasfilm and Disney been doing stuff like since Star Wars came out? Like, they have Star Tours at Disneyland, and there's a Star Wars show. Even before George Lucas gave the rights to Disney. Even before that, there were shows of, there were like big live action shows of Star Wars, and I think it was in Disney World where those like dance competition stuff, the Darth Vader dance. Actually, no, I didn't see one with dancing. It was like a Jedi Academy thing, but still though. And I also saw lots of, went to lots of stores and saw little models of Disney characters mixed with Star Wars characters. Like there was a Jar Jar Goofy, a Stitch Yoda, a Mickey Luke. So I don't really understand, like, just not. Well, just to answer you guys' question, if I do like the prequels or not, I actually do like the prequels. I do know that some old school Star Wars fans wouldn't like the prequels, but I think they're fine for what they are. I think that Hayden Christensen is a pretty good actor. And everybody's saying that, oh, Hayden Christensen is whiny and It's like, isn't he supposed to be like that? Like, in the original movie, Yoda even said that reckless he was. Just like his father, reckless. And I'm paraphrasing, so even Luke Skywalker is pretty whiny at times. So why is everybody complaining that the prequels Anakin is whiny, but no one complains that the same thing about Luke Skywalker? Now I will admit that Star Wars, even the original trilogy, had lots of problems. Almost every movie has problems. You have to admit that. Every movie has problems. And, like, there's a lot of weird, strange lines, like, in Return of the Jedi, when Luke is telling Leia that he has to go face his destiny, he's like, the force is strong in my family. My sister has it. My father has it. You have it. Like, what type of person would talk like that? So, it's not a problem. It's the Shakespeare stuff. You can tell that George Lucas was talking Shakespeare. Even in the games, they speak unlike today. That's because it's in a galaxy far, far away. So, yeah. I mean, granted, Han Solo talks normal, but who says your hands are dirty? My hands are dirty. My hands are dirty too. What are you afraid of? Or, I love you. I know. So, yeah, it's a problem. Well, not really a problem, but I guess it was, whatever. Okay, enough of Star Wars. Let's see. This might be a short vlog because it's not much else to say. Actually, I do. Most of you might not think this, but I hope there's another. They make a sequel to Pacific Rim, because they seem to kind of end it. The aliens died. Okay, that's it. Because I think the aliens will come back. The monster guys, I think they'll come back. They're gonna do they might do something to bring them back. And that's the thing, like, I didn't feel there was much action in Pacific Rim. I mean, there was great action scenes. Like, I liked the second action scene where they were fighting in Tokyo, and I liked all the colors, the lights, and everything. But it's just kind of slow, and I'm more used to Transformers, where everything is very fast and it's really action-packed. Well, not to say that Transformers is a good movie. It's not. They're not. But I do still like the movies. They're fun to watch. They're really good. Well, they're not. I will say Transformers can have good moments. They have potential of having great stories, but they just don't seem to catch it like they should. I actually have a Transformers poster right here. It's not really a poster, but it's picture frame. I really like it. And I even went on the Transformers ride. So, what does that tell you? Wait, is this? Okay, this is close enough. Yeah. So, but I will say Pacific Rim was a good movie. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was good. It was great. It was good. Let's see. not much to talk about actually. Mostly the typical stuff. Not too much really big, like huge, going on. Just that my friend, the double stepped over and I actually want to talk to the audience. Well, I am talking to the audience. I told you guys that I'm writing a story. I was just wondering if I'm, like, maybe I can post the story up on YouTube, like a little, I can post like little parts of it on YouTube. I don't know. Like the word text stuff, I can post the chapters I am currently on. I mean, if you want that, I'll do it. But it's not really planned for me. I kind of like having the surprise. I do put the stuff on Facebook though, but not like I don't know. Yeah. Well, this is it. So I'll see you guys later. And also, the Dub Wolf actually suggested this to me. He was thinking that I should leave with like Elite out or Elite has come out, or how should I end my vlogs and reviews? Just please tell me. And I'll just comment below if I see one that that really intrigues me. I will say it. So see you later. Goodbye. This is Elite out.